Hello and welcome to another Olive and Weston podcast. This podcast, we're going to be doing, pass you over to Grant.
We are doing tattoos, do's and don'ts in the tattoo community.
Yeah, the tattoo community. So we've had a few tattooists, local and not local, write into us, haven't we? Email, Instagram,
Lincolnshire
Facebook,
bound, I'd say.
LinkedIn, all different platforms.
Tinder,
Grindr, everything really. They've messaged us. So we're going to go through do's and don'ts that you do and don't before, after.
Some of them are annoying, very annoying.
And during. So, right, we'll get it kicked off now. This is not specifically just our shop or just us. This is like a
general.
Yeah, generalisation, innit?
Yeah. But they are our opinions. A lot of them. So, doesn't really matter anyway.
Yeah. So, right, I'll add on and then... So, right, when you're going to message a tattooist about a tattoo, right, the first thing is, do not, right, send over a picture of Virgin Mary and say, I want something like this, but not this face, not this cloak.
Has to be a specific thing, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like, you can't just send over an image and then want to change everything about the image because it just doesn't work. You're changing the whole thing then. Like you say, send over a face, you want to change the hair, you want to do this and do that. It's just not going to work.
They say, this is a picture of, you know, my Auntie Michael, for instance. But
not very good looking, your Auntie Michael.
No, she's awful. She was a woman, but then she changed to a man. But I've only got a picture of her as a woman. But could you reckon you could crop her hair, put glasses on her, and then she started to grow a beard afterwards? It's just not doable. No. So just send a picture over what you want or something like what you want in it.
And question marks as well. If you don't get a message after, say, some people after 10 minutes will send you a question mark. And it's like...
When you're tattooing...
Important documents here.
Yeah, just don't let the camera see them. So, when you're tattooing all day and then you're going home and you're preparing for the tattoo the next day and then you're sorting out your appointments and plus all the other things that you're going on in life.
You got 3 kids at home roaring, you got to feed them.
Yeah, you've got, 2 or 3 misses on the go, all that sort of stuff.
No comment.
Yeah, no comment. you ain't got time, have you? So don't put question marks. And there's no harm in saying, "Oh hi, sorry to be a pain."
Have you seen the message yet?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
But question marks is you
won't get a message back for a bit.
No, ever probably
at least a few years.
Yeah. Right. So this one was from Gary in Sheffield.
Oh, thanks, Gary. Thanks for writing in.
Thanks for this one, Gary. So Gary. His was, what number's Gary's? Right. Oh, we have sort of covered it slightly. If you don't know what you want, don't even bother messaging.
No, because it's on you for the rest of your life. So if you don't know really what you want as a tattoo, it's going to be on you for the rest of your life. What's the point in even messaging?
If you message and say, fair enough, you're probably not going to know exactly what you want.
You should know exactly what you want. I'm telling you now. This is the whole point of this podcast. You should know exactly what you want. No, you shouldn't really. You need a rough idea, though. Don't just message in. Same with like cover-ups and things, isn't it? Yeah. People will message in about a cover-up and they'll go, I don't really know what I want over it. Then you're going to get another tattoo that you don't fucking like because you ain't chose it.
Yeah.
So what's the point?
Yes, you want an opinion from someone that does it all the time, that knows what they're doing.
Yeah.
But you've got to, like you say to someone, right, Pinterest is the best platform to look on for tattoos, isn't it?
So ask a rough idea what they want and they'll say, anything, I'm not bothered, I'll have anything. And you go, right, well, a nice rose will cover that. Don't like flowers. Right, okay. A nice butterfly next to this. Don't like butterflies. Do you think, what do you want?
He wins cars? No. Motorbikes? No. What about, he got any, like, a dog or... No, I don't...
No, I'm not allowed dogs anymore from what happened before.
Yeah, we won't.
Oh, yeah. I thought this was about me.
No, don't mention that, yeah. Right. So, then we've got...
Oh, I'll do this one. This one's Keith from Spilsby. What? Keith from Spilsby? What's Keith got to say? Keith from Spilsby. This is about deposits and saving dates, you see. If you're asking for an appointment and you're looking for a date and you can't... Another thing is, if you can't afford, say, a £50 deposit and your tattoo's going to be £400...
You're a waste of space.
You can't afford a tattoo. Not being funny. If you go, I've got to wait 3 weeks till I get paid.
Yeah.
You can't afford the tattoo then. I'm not being nasty, but...
Well, my Uncle Barry, we reckon he's got about 3 weeks left to live. So when he dies, I'm going to get his inheritance. And then,
And then I can afford the tattoo, but I'll probably spend that on a fucking Land Rover or something anyway.
And the other thing is... I don't know whether
Keith's just
Keith's
writing in. Got it on teletext. He said
he's typing more.
He said, "Let him know it's Keith from Spilsby."
Keith from Spilsby. If you get a message and it's like, yeah, we can book you in. It'll be the 15th of whatever February, whatever, and they go, yep, I'll have that one. And then send blah blah blah. Send the deposit. You can't
unless you put a deposit down. That's not your date. They're giving you a date to say that's their next date available.
Because Keith says right.
Serious guy, Keith is.
Yeah, he was livid.
Go way back. Me and Keith go way back.
You've known him how long?
Spilsby days. What was I? Must have been 32 back then.
32. Yeah. Years ago, was it?
Yeah. No, inch waist.
Oh yeah. Yeah, so, like, don't then expect in 4 months' time...
To still have that date, or
that you won't pay the deposit on the day. Yeah, that you...
Or they'll go, oh, can I put... I can only afford £10 deposit. Well, no, it's 50 quid. You either put that deposit down, or you don't bother.
Yeah.
Just go somewhere else that doesn't take a deposit.
Yeah, because, well, this is from Keith. He did say... if you do say, can I pay a deposit when I get paid, he will take the fuck off, won't he? Because he's really, really mad about it, isn't
he? Keith is a bit blunt, Keith is. He can be.
Blunt Keith, they call him, don't they?
James Blunt.
Yeah. So, right. This was a message in from Instagram, one of the pages that we follow, at Bestiality.
Wrong one, mate. Wrong page. Flip your page over.
Sorry about that.
Back to the dogs again.
Yeah. So, right. This is Jenny from Woodall Spa. Thanks for writing in, Jenny. We really appreciate it. Now,
works at the deli counter.
Yeah, works at the deli counter at the frozen foods.
That's Iceland.
Yeah. So, Jenny says, the customer is never right.
Well,
that's what Jenny's put. The customer is never right.
Well, sometimes.
Sometimes, yeah. So I think what Jenny means by this, I'll go into a little bit more detail about what Jenny's...
Yeah, Jenny's been a bit vague there, hasn't she, bless her?
She's put a couple of notes down. So basically, we'll explain it in a way that's... Say...
it's hard. It's an hard one, this is, because it works both ways, doesn't it? Because the customer knows what they want, but then the
professional knows how to do it.
Yeah,
and if you wanted a new kitchen and you got B&Q out and you said to him, right, what?
They come out, do they?
Yeah, they come out, they measure up. Not that I've ever had them out.
No, I ain't either.
But yeah, apparently they do.
Right.
I've just made that up. But and you go, right, what I'm thinking of a fridge there, and then a sink next to the fridge, and then we're going to move the boiler to there,
and you go,
the dog bed's there.
No. That's not how it works. No, Alan from B&Q.
Alan would turn round to you and he'd say, how can you put a fridge there when the window's there?
Yeah, exactly.
And then you go, I ain't thought
if someone
about
wants a face on the knee, unless you want it to look like fucking Sloth from the Goonies, then it's not going to look right, is it?
It's not going to work. It's just not going to work.
They want to plan another thing, planning the whole sleeve out all in one.
That is another thing, yes.
It doesn't work, does it?
No.
Never work. I know, like, you got your rough ideas and all that, and you take your say if you want portraits, you got 3 or 4 portraits, but the rest of it ain't always going to be exactly how you imagine it, is it?
When I had someone in the other day and they'd actually been really good and photoshopped a butterfly. They had done it, and they're all on Procreate. They'd photoshopped it on their arm, and then they said, I want this for the back bit and this for the back bit, which, you know, there's nothing wrong in doing that. It's good to sort of be prepared.
You've wasted your time.
But then we did the butterfly, and he turned around and said, oh, yeah, we're not gonna have enough room. And obviously... You know,
exactly.
But he was understanding, and he was like, right, I'll look for something else.
But some people spend hours and hours in that.
And
that's what they've got their mind set on that one thing.
And then they'll have a look and say, if I'd have done that butterfly on him, and then I'd have said, and he'd gone, that gap's bigger now. I think that writing, it's not going to... Yeah. No, I want it. That's why... I mean, he was really good and understanding.
Something needs to be a little bit bigger. I don't want it that big. Well, over time... It's it's just going to bleed into one.
But the thing is as well, right? All different shops and all different artists work in different ways. So just because one fucking Jenny from Woodall or Keith from Spilsby or Darren from Ingemals, he's another one. Darren from Ingemals. He will say that's... I don't like doing portraits that small, but yet you could go to wherever and they love doing small portraits. But I think, like, you've got to be so careful not to push an artist into something that they don't want to do.
Yeah, if they're not comfortable with it, then it's on you for the rest of life.
Because it's like now, tattooing, there's that many different styles, isn't there?
Yeah.
Like, you've got realistic or traditional. That's about all of the styles that ever exist.
Yeah, the rest, don't worry about them.
There's no point knowing.
Anything we can't do is no worth.
It's not worth doing, is it? If we can't do it, it's not worth bothering. But yeah, so basically, you've sort of the point that Johnny said. Is it Johnny? Was Johnny or Jenny? Yeah.
Bit
so
of both, I think.
Yeah. Right. Moving on. Do you want to do the next one?
Yeah. What we got next?
We've got.
This is Stuart from Skellingthorpe.
Thanks, Stuart. Thank you.
Cheers, Stuart. Sorry, Stu.
Yeah.
Don't go on the piss the night before. I mean, I think there is a bit of a myth behind this as well, isn't there? Like, some people, they'll go for a few, 3 or 4 beers before, and then they'll come and they'll go, I've had a couple of beers last night. Will I start pissing out with blood? From our point of view, it doesn't really work like that, does it? But if you've been out on the lash and you ain't got in till fucking 4 a.m, you've been in your mate's kitchen fucking...
sniffing gear.
Doing whatever, then you're going to feel like shit. You don't eat in the morning, and then you probably will bleed a bit more, and you'll just feel like shit for the day.
It's like anything. When you're hungover and you feel like shit...
any bit of pain's going to fucking
it's
hurt,
horrible, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's the same as
you're tired.
I've known people, obviously, like weed smokers that smoke weed all the time. They'll have one before, but they do say it hurts more, don't they? I suppose because you're concentrating on it.
Sentences.
It heightens your sentences.
Prison sentence.
So, yeah, like, if you're going to have a few drinks, I
wouldn't do it.
Some people would probably disagree.
We've had people that drink while we're tattooing them, haven't we?
Yeah. I know one lad who was tattooing. He had
down the bottle of whiskey.
Yeah.
Won't name any names.
Any names. But yes.
Confidentiality and all that jazz.
So, right. Well, I think we've sort of covered
thanks,
this
Stuart.
one. Thanks for that, Stuart. So this is Brian from Grimsby.
Brian.
Thanks, Brian, for messaging in.
Uncle Brian, some call him, don't they?
They do. Well, it's
the chippy bloke.
Yeah. He does tattoos upstairs. Yeah, he does tattoos upstairs.
Yeah.
Well, he does now after that. What happened?
That accident. Burning in the face and that.
So, Brian says, have a good breakfast.
What, as in he's going to sell you one from the chippy, or?
Do you reckon it? I suppose, does he do deliveries and that? He's Grimsby.
Yeah, I suppose he might be.
But yeah, so
before you fucking tattoo, basically.
Sugar.
Yeah.
Just sugar.
Just sugar. Spoonfuls of sugar.
Yeah. Up your bum.
If it hurts your teeth, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Or your bumhole.
Right up your bumhole.
Now, be sensible and eat and drink something before you come, because the amount of people that turn up and they go, oh, you fucker ain't out this morning.
Yeah.
Or even if you're feeling nervous, have a chocolate bar or something, because...
Just force feed yourself.
Yeah, just go on like a drip or something before you come.
Yeah, any sort of drip. Don't matter.
Just have a Red Bull or something, because the amount of people that start feeling funny because they ain't ate something, and
and it makes a massive difference, doesn't it?
It does,
massive.
even with the pain. Like I have about 2 bags of sweets while I'm getting
so
tattooed.
What's your so people know if you're going to be having a full day sitting, and you come in and you know that you know it's going to be quite painful. Pardon me.
Oh dear, that sounded painful.
What would you sort of to advise people that think, well, I don't know what to take? What do you bring with you?
I'll bring with me,
or have before?
I'll probably have like a bit of cereal before, a bit of
cereal,
sugary cereal, or some beans on toast or something maybe. Depends.
Sugar
what you like.
on the beans.
Sugar on the beans. Big sugary beans.
Yeah.
And then I'll bring with me. A survival pack. I will.
Bring it in a bag.
Take me through the day.
Because you don't want to walk into the shop and you've got your water bottle over there, and then you've got a packet of crisps over there.
Keep it all in a hold.
In a hold.
A bum bag. Bring a bum bag.
That's a good idea. A bum bag.
Yeah.
That's actually a brilliant idea.
I'll have 2 Lucozade Sports. I will.
2, maybe more.
Yeah, maybe more.
Maybe more.
Depending how I'm feeling.
Because you're best off taking some at home.
Best off bringing too much
than not enough.
You see.
Because
else you're in fucking Yorkshire Creek.
Because you can't expect.
You can't do this.
Oh, yeah, that's not. Yeah. You can't. I'll do this one now. What? Is it Donald Trump? No. What does he do? Is it that?
Does he?
So you can't be nipping off in the middle. Well, you can, but
you
some
can.
People.
But we don't. We like a quick dinner and carry on. And then bring, like, say, some Haribo or sugary sweets.
So we've got 2
Lucozade
Sports in your bum bag if it fits.
1 or 2 bags of Haribos or a chewy sweetie or
chewy sweets.
Chewy sweetie or
not sugar free unless you're diabetic. But then we don't want to go down that road because we don't want to give diabetics advice.
If you're diabetic, it's your own fault, I'd say.
Yeah. So just do your research. If you are diabetic.
Yeah, think about it.
Think about your insulin levels.
Yeah, there you go. And then we'll have a bit of dinner. So I'd probably have a bacon sarnie or
tuna and cheese baguette.
Yeah, baguette.
Yeah, baguette.
Or croissant.
Yeah, with chocolate in the middle.
Yeah, pano chocolate.
Yeah, pano chocolat.
Something along them lines, just to keep you going throughout the day.
Yeah. Bring that with you. And even if when you're getting tattooed, and this is serious now. Even if you're getting tattooed and you really don't feel hungry, if the artist stops for dinner or, you can just eat.
Eat something.
It makes a difference on pain. It keeps your mind strong because it's all mental, isn't it? You know when you think, I can't do any more, but if you concentrate on your breathing,
breathing helps.
That's a good one. We've got a friend who he does my foot's trapped. He does breathing techniques to help.
Wim Hof.
The Wim Hof method.
Hof method.
Yeah.
But he likes ice baths and that, doesn't he?
Yeah. He puts, doesn't it? Oh no.
No, we don't see that.
No.
What we got next?
Who was that from?
Oh, this is Kelly from Belfast.
Thanks, Kel from
Belfast Island, isn't it? That's far away. Sending in a message.
Yeah, thanks for that.
By carrier pigeon as well. It was.
Yeah.
Let your artists know of medical conditions. Like we've been on about the diabetes. Let us know.
Yep.
And I'd say people's on blood thinners and that, ain't they? Like warfarin and things like that.
Yes.
We need to know. We need to know these things, because if you start pissing out with blood and we think we're doing something wrong, it's your fault. We never really do it wrong anyway, do we? It's always the customer's fault.
Always.
So if something goes wrong, definitely their fault. It's all
but
on their
head. If we knew
previous, it'd probably still be their fault.
Well, it would, wouldn't it? Yeah.
Or if you have fits or epilepsy and we put a disco film on, we do and like
you're
disco
sat there,
films.
All this, and we don't know. You've got to let people know about this sort of thing, haven't you?
Of course
it's dangerous if you don't.
It's dangerous to us.
It's dangerous. It is. So thanks for that. What was that?
Kelly from Belfast.
Belfast.
Belvoir.
Belvoir. Right. So where are we now? Norman from Hargraves.
Hargraves? Yeah. That's a place, is it?
So he says. Wait a minute, I'm going to get mixed up here.
Hargraves.
Oh, hold on a minute, I've got the iPad upside down.
What's he say?
So, he says, about designs. We haven't mentioned that one, have we? So, don't change your design last minute.
Oh,
because what happens is you get people's designs coming in. You're trying to sort people's designs. You don't fully sort them. Well, we don't.
You have a rough idea, don't you?
Yeah.
We normally do it sort of a couple of nights before, don't we?
Mm.
So if we've done it and we've drawn it all up, you said you're really happy with it, and then we've sketched it all up and done all of our transfer and everything, and then last minute you change it from a lion to your fucking granddad's portrait. That's
I'll tell you
what it's down the fucking drain.
I'll tell you what it's a little bit like. It's a little bit like you driving half hour to work, yeah?
Right.
For your boss to then go, oh, we don't need you here now. You need to drive another 40 miles away. It's cost you your petrol.
Yeah.
It's cost you your time.
Well,
you're not getting paid for
it. The car's diesel, so it's...
Or if you've got an electric and you haven't charged... No, what happens if you haven't charged it up, though?
There you go.
You turn up to work and you haven't got your iPad with you and that. Yeah. Oh, no, someone just put something through the door. It's all right.
Nail bomb.
Yeah. So, yeah, just bear in mind that they've put all that work into that.
We're doing it in a spare time at home, probably till 10, 11 o'clock at night, after you've been to work and you've done everything else, and you've been with your 3 kids trying to feed them. And you've not got enough nappies, and then they've sat on the sofa and the shit everywhere.
And, oh, it's
dogs
just...
licking it.
And...
Yeah, just bear that in mind. Like, if your artist does get a bit shitty with you or says they need to rearrange, don't take offence by it because it's your own fucking fault.
Basically, yeah. So
don't be stupid.
Yeah, think about it.
Sort your design out early doors.
Yeah. Oh, and another thing, while we're on that one, just while I remember, right? If you've booked a full day appointment, right?
Yeah.
And you turn up and you go...
Oh, yeah, I know what you're going to say.
Or it's hurting you, or do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've got to pick my kids up at
1:30.
1:15. Well, what? You ain't even got no fucking kids. So what are you doing in the first place? You weirdo.
By the time he transfers on and that, it's probably about 9:30, 10 o'clock anyway. So then you got about 3 hours worth of tattooing.
That's again like turning up to work and you need the full day to pay for your kids, the 3 kids at home that you're looking after, and your dogs and your missus and your rent and your bills, and then your boss turns round to you and goes, "Oh, you've only got half a day today, mate."
Yeah.
It's a job, isn't it?
And they're crying, and
then
they're eating the furniture.
Yeah, because you've got no food, and then they've got splinters all over themselves and that. And your missus is munching on a carpet. So that is a big no-no.
What we got next? Oh, this is
Is that Naughty Nigel?
This is Gertrude from
Spain, isn't it?
Marmaris. Marmaris, yeah. Where is Marmaris?
Spain.
Is it?
Yeah, or Portugal.
Fucking hell.
They're both the same country, isn't it?
Don't take offence if it's something we don't want to do.
Yes.
Obviously, we've touched on this a little bit. Everyone's got their own styles, haven't they?
Yep.
Why'd you pull that face when I said touched? Everyone's got their own styles, so we do a lot of black and grey realism stuff, don't we?
Yep.
So if you come into us and you want a colour portrait or something like that, or something in a lot of colour with realism, it's not something we're going to enjoy. We'd rather say no and you go somewhere else and you get better work than us attempt it, which we're not going to anyway.
Yeah.
And it come out like a bag of shit. So if we say that we can't do it, it's not that it's a shit design or whatever, or being arrogant. It just means that it's not our style and we don't want to do it.
It's like if you're a bricklayer.
You've got a lot of these, right? If like,
yeah, because it puts it straight
on
to people.
Carry on.
If you're a bricklayer, right, and you've never done plumbing, you know how to do a little bit, but you've never done it. Oh, can you plumb me that bathroom in? You wouldn't do it, would you?
Well,
you could do, but then it would end up terrible and the shit would come out and it'd be a nightmare. So you've got to, and like, also, you know, like if you don't do that all the time, if you're not used
if
you're not used to doing colour all the time, you have to understand, just because you like that person's style in black and grey doesn't mean that they're going to convert and be as good at colour as what they are in everyone's special.
No, that's why you specialise in stuff. There's some people that'll take anything on, which fair enough. If
some people can do.
They can do it all, fair, but we can't.
They make it out they can, but they can't.
Not as good as us anyway.
Nowhere near as good. They think they are, but
yeah.
Right. So next we've got some call him Nasty Nick, some call him Nasty Nigel from Plymouth. All the way from Plymouth, this is.
Up north, Plymouth. Yeah.
Right. Now, well, he's put swear things with a...
Oh, that's why they call him Nasty Nigel Nick, don't they?
He is fucking nasty. Well, he's actually put 3. He's put all them 3. Yeah. So...
Hygiene.
Yeah. The first one is... Never tell a tattoo artist how long...
Or anyone in any trade.
Say if you're a bricklayer, or B&Q comes out,
one of them.
Don't tell them how long it's going to... You wouldn't know, would you?
You wouldn't come in.
It's fucking rude,
the amount of people that message you and they'll go, oh, can you squeeze me in for this, mate? It's only a 10-minute job. Are you a tattooist? No. How do you know how long it's going to fucking take then?
Yeah.
Because it's like you going to an electrician, just put that
I'll tell you how long I know it's going to take. Because fucking Brian did me last tattoo, and he did that, and he took 20 minutes.
Yeah,
well, this is
like
half the size.
Bag of shit.
This is half the size. That's why Brian don't fucking do it anymore.
Brian's in prison.
Yeah. So, don't like. And the thing is, all tattooists, you've got some tattooists that are really, really fast. You've got some that work slower. You've got some that are mediocre. Everybody does at their own pace. It's like another thing. Some tattooists don't have any breaks, do they?
I can't.
But the thing is...
That's why Howard done me back. I done me back in.
He's done his back in.
Done me back in,
It's mine. My back goes every now and again.
Yeah,
It's just...
We need breaks. We're falling for you.
This is another thing, right? Say the artist says to you, oh yeah, come in for 9, right? And they tell you it's either 300 quid a day, 500 quid a day, £1,000 a day, whatever it is, right? Yeah. And they tell you to be there at 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, whatever time you want to start. Don't start looking and thinking, well, what's going on? Because they've got to get your design. Some people draw it up the night before. That's their choice. Other people draw it up on the day. There, if that's how they work, that's how they work. There's no wrong or right way. If you say there is, you're opinionated and you probably don't know what you're on about.
Tell you that time for a reason. Don't turn up 15 minutes before, looking through the window, looking through the door, going, I'm a bit early, you know. I like to have a good half hour before anyone comes in to have a coffee, sort the design out and everything gets set up. So if someone sat there waiting, it fucking does my head in, does it? Yeah.
Well, you get to work. It's like, again, you're a bricklayer or
anywhere
decorator.
You get to work and it's hectic as fuck.
Yeah.
And then you're like, oh shit, I've got to start work.
But your starting time is 9 a.m. and you get there at 8:45 because you think, I'm just going to have a coffee and that 15 minutes just to get settled into it. And they're there sat watching you.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Don't do it, sister.
Yeah, don't do it. And, so that's what I was on. So you get there at 9 o'clock and then you're thinking, right, we'll say it's 300 quid for the day, for instance. And you don't get started till 10 because you've had to print the design out 2 or 3 times.
And they're going like that.
And then you've had to put it on. Then it don't quite look right. So then you move it somewhere else. Then you move it somewhere else. And then you've got to right, you have to wait. Well, you don't have to wait. But if it's a really detailed design, you have to wait a bit for the transfer to dry.
Like to anyway.
Because as soon as you wipe, it comes off. Like, don't expect to actually start bang on at 9 or that time.
Most artists, some artists don't, but we will charge you from when you start tattooing to when you finish, not from when you enter the door. Don't walk in and go, well, this is my time I'm paying you for. You'll end up telling you to fuck off.
Yeah, definitely. Because I know I've tattooed someone before, and I hope you're watching this. I've tattooed someone before and I smoke. And every hour, not just for smoking, but for when you're doing this job, you sat there 7-8 hours a day and you're leant over. it hurts your shoulders,
every
your
hour
neck,
or
your
so,
back.
You need to.
It's not good for you.
No.
You need to, like osteopaths, doctors, and all the rest of them say, stand up, have a move
stretch,
about, have a stretch. It relaxes your eyes, it relaxes everything. And there was clock watching, right? And normally, say if I've had like 5 fags in the day and it takes me 5 minutes to have one.
Yeah.
I'll probably at the end of that say, right, I've had 5 fags. They was 15 minutes each.
Yeah.
Add that up and then knock an hour off.
Yeah,
so you're getting more, and I know a few other people that do that. You're knocking more time off.
Just because you don't feel bad, but you like to know that
you don't want to take the piss, do you?
Probably take 15 minutes for your dinner, but you knock an hour off just to go.
Yeah, because you don't
even toilet breaks or whatever.
And he actually timed how long I was. Honestly, he timed how long I had 3. I think it was a 5-hour sitting or a 4-hour sitting. He timed how long I was having them cigarettes. Now, I'd have normally knocked an hour off of that, but he told me it was 17 minutes. So, one, I'd never tattoo him again because you feel under pressure.
Yeah,
it's like your boss being stood over you, watching you like this, like. Right, it's good.
Hang on, you've just been for a piss. That's 3 minutes and 20 seconds. I'll knock that off.
Some artists, I don't like to do this, but again, everybody works differently. They'll stop 20 minutes to half hour just to look at all the work from a distance and look at it from a distance. Yeah. So, you know, it's just not being opinionated, is it, really?
Yeah, it's just being a twat.
Yeah. Also, Nasty Nick was on that one.
Oh. Hygiene is a massive, massive thing. Like, because obviously you're in close proximity to people's faces, people's armpits, people's arseholes, people's feet. Fair enough, sometimes your feet smell and everything like that, even if you have had a wash or whatever. But some people, especially for the breath, Jesus Christ, it fucking stinks.
If you're going to be
ours must smell, but we've got chewing gum with. Do you know what I mean? You try and.
Well, if our breaths do stink, comment on it.
Tell us to brush your teeth.
It's all right, you two fucking telling everybody that the breath stinks, but you two are the fucking worst for it. You stinky breath bastards.
Dog shit breath.
Yeah.
No, but just fucking
clean your teeth.
Bring some deodorant or something if you think you're gonna smell, because fucking hell, some people honk, don't they? We know you sweat. Like, as soon as the needle touches me, I start sweating and that. But I'll have deodorant with me or something, do you know what I mean? Or make sure you've had a shower, because it's fucking...
Yeah, and this is not like... We don't want to come across like this is what all our customers do.
No.
We're really, really
general.
lucky.
I mean, that's from Nasty Nick, with that one even from us.
We're lucky that... and to be honest, we actually are, aren't we? Our customers, we are really, really lucky.
We get normal.
But obviously, when you first start, like, you know, you get different people and you work in other shops, you go to other shops, and these other people that have written, you know, if you're working, we don't, but if you're working from a seaside area and it's holiday,
walking artists, you ain't spoke to them before. They just walk in. You don't really know what they're like. Do you know what I mean? They just want a tattoo on the day.
He's from Portsmouth, which is a seaside town.
Well, there you go.
So people, you've been on the beach.
He was from Plymouth a minute ago.
Yeah, Plymouth, Portsmouth, same thing.
It's just spelt wrong, I think.
Yeah, but like you've been on the beach all day.
Yeah,
you've probably shit on yourself a little bit.
Your kids are spooed everywhere. Do you know what I mean?
Wash yourself.
You've been in the sea in England and it's brown anyway.
Bob's gone on your face and everything. So, who have we got next?
Oh, this is Clive. Clive from Azerbaijan.
Clive from...
That's a strange name, from Azerbaijan. What's this say? Wear appropriate clothing. This is a big one, especially not being funny with women, because we're young men. I'd say young men. Obviously, some women, every now and again, it can, if they're having it in an intimate place, it can feel uncomfortable. It doesn't to us so much anymore because we're used to it, aren't we? It's just skin to you. But some women, it feels a bit uncomfortable for them, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it feels even worse for them if you don't wear the right clothing. Do you know what I mean? If they've got a like...
If you want, say, for instance, like a swallow tattooed just under your bra, right, and your bra strap's there, so you've got to move... You can't hold the bra up because it
pulls your skin.
It pulls the skin. So it would be much easier if you like.
You can wear like a bikini top where it's
really
like
thin.
Yeah.
So you don't have to take your bra off.
But you can move the string, or do you know what I mean? Something like that.
And it's not like, because, you know, some people, you don't want to come across like you should know all this, because sometimes we've done it for years. We get to work out, you get to know this sort of stuff. Some people, it won't even come into your head probably, would it? But
like people will come in, a girl wants one on a back or on a chest or something, and they're coming in just a hoodie with nothing on underneath or something, and they're like, "Oh, I've got to take this off." I can't tattoo through fucking fabric.
Yeah.
I could do, but it wouldn't look very good. Well, anyway.
It's the same as sort of if you're going to have something done on your leg, and it's quite high up.
Wear like short shorts or something. Yeah. Don't come in tracky bottoms and go, "Oh, I've only got a pair of knickers on," or something.
It's sort of, we're used to it, so it doesn't make you as awkward now. But like, we then feel awkward because if they feel awkward, you sort of
think, well, if you wear the appropriate clothing, it doesn't really matter, does it?
No. So shower, clean your teeth,
brush your teeth,
and wear sexy clothes.
Have a good brekkie.
Yeah. And then what else have we got here? What we've got, so some of them we've covered a little bit as well, so we don't want to keep repeating. Right, this is Jack, and this is Jack from Dublin. So
a lot from Ireland, a lot coming in from
Here
Ireland.
we are, aren't they? Yeah.
What's
where
this
our
one?
Subscribers must be. Right, so this is... Let the artist know in advance if you want to change your appointment.
Fucking hell. I know, like, we've got COVID and that now, so it's hard. If people test positive with COVID last minute, then there's not a lot you can do, is there? Like, you can't do that. Or we understand if you're ill or your kid's ill or something, but some people, they've got some ridiculous excuses.
And it's usually the same people,
and it's
as well.
like 2 or 3 times in a row, and then you look and you just think you're taking the piss now. Because at the end of the day, I think sometimes people think it's an hobby, don't they? Whereas
it's
you got to make money from it. It's a job, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all about money.
It's all about money.
Everything comes down to money.
But you've got, like, you're losing out on a day's pay at the last minute, and sometimes they let you know that morning, and there's no chance of getting someone in on a Wednesday. Everyone fucking works.
Even if it's like just before everyone's been paid, even if it's a night before, it can like they'll think, well, they're really busy, they're booked up for 5 months. But sometimes, and you know, I know it's like people think, oh yeah, tattoo artists, they earn an absolute fortune, but you've got your rent to pay, like needles and everything's gone up. You don't earn as much as what people think.
No, but even if you do, letting someone down last minute anyway, like that, it's not. Yeah, you want like you say, you want to go into work. If you're a bricklayer or and you're laying bricks all day, and you went into work that day, you need the money, and they go, "Oh, we don't need you today. You got to go home."
It's not fair. It's not fair.
I wouldn't have it.
No,
I'm not having it anymore. I'm going to start charging people full day if you do it last minute.
Yeah,
that's my new rule.
New rule.
Fuck it.
You're fucking having it. So
don't let me down.
This is right. What's sorry? This what we've had to translate this one.
Oh right. This is Kershan.
Kershan from
Barnsley.
Kershan from Barnsley. Thanks for your message,
Kershan. I think we're saying it right. Kershan. Kershan.
Right. So, don't ask for mates' rates if you're not the mate.
Even if you are your mate. The thing is, though, it's your mates that would never ask for it.
True mates.
Never ask for it, would they?
No.
Never.
True mates.
And they're people that probably let you tattoo them from the start when you weren't as good. And then, do you know what I mean? Then you do knock a bit off because they was there from the start. Whereas you get people that wait till you're a little bit good. And then they're like, oh, I was in your year at school fucking about 14 years ago. Mates rate.
I know we've never spoke before or anything.
Mates rates, and I think I'm going to charge you more now just because you pissed me off.
Yeah, you're just fucking annoying. So don't ask for mates rates. It's like
in any trade whatsoever.
If someone just sets up a business and the making fucking, I don't know, tables, for instance, and you would like one.
You should try and help them out anyway.
You wouldn't expect... Would you expect... Do you know what I mean? It's.
But if it's your mate's business, you should try and help them out anyway.
Yeah. Even
if
we are shit at tattooing,
come to us anyway.
Pay us.
Pay us more, if anything.
Yeah.
If you're my mate, you should pay me more.
Yeah.
100 quid more, I'd say.
300 more.
Yeah, just for the experience.
So, this is the same guy. So he went to Ibiza the other year, and he said when he was there, because he's got a big following, hasn't he?
Yeah, massive.
He's
massive.
He's
got blue
guy.
tick.
Yeah, he's
blue
got
tick
a
on Instagram.
blue tick. Yeah. Everyone wanted to talk to him about tattoos, and he said, "I'm on holiday. I'm on fucking holiday."
I'm not being horrible. Like, I don't mind it. I do mind it actually. It bores me to fucking death. If I know someone who works at Asda, I don't go up to them and go, "How much are the fucking tins of beans in Asda at the minute?"
I've been meaning to pop into Asda.
No, you haven't. I've been meaning to book in with you. Why haven't you been into the shop then? Why has it took you 5 pints to come over and fucking
Everybody
speak to me?
does most things on social media now.
Yeah.
It takes a minute to write, "Hi mate, just seeing when your next appointment is. I'm interested in a tattoo," whatever you're going to put. But you've never ever messaged me ever before. You've seen me every fucking week.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
And
now,
you
like that, put your head down. Then you've had 3 pints and 4 sambucas. All of a sudden, you want to come over and book in for a sleeve,
and you want to
expect me to have my fucking diary on me every 2 minutes.
And they want to show you what other tattoos they've already had done.
Fuck me. And some of them are fucking terrible, but you can't say it. They come up to you and they go, "Well, to be fair, mate, John Paul Peterson down the road, he did this for 40 quid. It's all right, 40 quid, isn't it?" And you go, yeah. And I turn around and I think, fucking hell, look at the state.
But then you never see anything.
No.
Them people, they never, ever book in.
No,
ever,
exactly.
Ever in a million years.
My mates do this when I go on holiday and they fucking love doing it. A bloke will come over to me at the bar and they'll go, "Oh, nice tattoos, mate, blah, blah, blah." I'll go, "Oh, thanks, mate." I'm a bit awkward when people ask me. I don't know what to say. I go, "Nice one, mate, thank you." And I try and like turn away from them, and some of them will go, "Don't turn away, mate, when I try to talk to you." But
Really?
But then one of my mates will go over my shoulder and go, "He's a tattooist, don't you know?" And they'll go, Are you really? How much for this and that?" And I think, for fuck's sake, they're on for about 45 minutes. "Oh, I'll travel to you from fucking
Korea.
Manchester." Yeah. And I think, no, you fucking won't, mate. Just leave me alone. It fucking winds me up.
It's nice in one way.
Yeah, it's nice.
Because, I mean, like, when you are out, but then you do get people when you're out and go, "I see that tattoo you put on Facebook, mate. It's really fucking good."
That's it.
Yeah.
But then they don't go, "I've been meaning to pop in." And you just think, you haven't been meaning to pop in. Or if someone comes up to you and go, "That's smart on your neck, mate. Where'd you get that done?" Or do you know what I mean? How long you had that? Fair enough. But then carrying it on for 45 minutes about what you want, what you've had. And
you think, I do this every day.
And then they go, "Have you got any more? Are you covered?" And I go, "Yeah, I've got quite a few." "Oh,
take your top off then.
I've been in the pub and they're going, "Boy, I'm trying to pull your top off."
Get your cock out. Show me your arsehole. And then next thing you know, you're both in the toilet.
They'll grab your arm like that and they'll twist it. And I think, nah, you're taking the piss now.
So, what we got? So, no sunbeds. This is from us. No sunbeds before you're not no sunbeds, but leave it a while before and after.
If you do go on the sunbed, moisturise your skin so it's not fucking like a raisin or something, because tattooing skin like that's so hard. But another thing I think, I don't know if you agree, on the day that you're having the tattoo, don't put moisturiser on the area that you're getting tattooed.
Because it's got like oil in it.
Yeah, like cocoa butter, anything like that. We have to use, obviously you have to clean the area with alcohol wipes anyway, but sometimes it still don't fucking stick right.
No.
And like you do one wipe and you think, like, say you're doing a massive portrait, you do one wipe and you think, I'm here for 4 or 5 hours and it started wiping off already. And I just think, to be fair, you should let people know, but if you're listening to this, don't put moisturiser on the area. Yeah, because
a lot of these things, it's not.
We don't expect you to know them, but that's why
this is why we're doing this. So, like, if you are not even sending, asking a tattoo for us, because you might think, well, I won't fucking go to
them anyway. It's just shit in general, what we think artists would
shaving.
Yeah, don't shave yourself. Just if you're gonna,
unless you're artists, some people to.
But if you come into us or a lot of artists, just if you want to try and help us out, trim the hair with like an edge trimmer.
Yeah, or a lawnmower
with a strimmer. Yeah. Trim it. Don't bare shave it, because the amount of people that come in and they've cut themselves to bits, and sometimes you're that close to not being able to tattoo someone because they've fucking took chunks out of the leg or the arm.
You think, Jesus Christ.
It's like Edward Scissorhands has been in the fucking
don't bring your whole fucking family in with you. It's not a bastard day outing, is it?
No. And they're all stood round you like watching. Fucking Adam's family. You got fucking Gomez, Morticia behind you, sweating all over.
It's not a campfire, is it?
No, like, oh, can we take
not the cinema.
Can we take loads of photos? No, just let me do me fucking... Take a photo after.
Yeah.
Stand outside the shop and all cheer, do whatever. Set off fucking fireworks if you want.
Yeah, but don't. I mean, there's...
If you're a bit nervous or anxious and you want to bring a partner or something,
ask the artist.
Yeah,
always ask first. And because of COVID, we've not been able to let any of that happen.
But we've got a sofa in here, and you can't bring 2 or 3 people with you. Oh, can my mates come? It's a boring thing to watch. It's not as exciting as you think. And plus,
you end up, if you get bored, you end up talking to and moving.
Yeah,
it's just, it's not.
Don't do it.
Just come on your own.
Come on,
definitely.
Eileen.
And then we can
come on,
bully
Eileen.
So, the next thing is stencil, don't move.
Like when we put the stencil on, if we tell you not to move your arm, don't go on the phone and fucking crease it all up because it's winding up.
Turn up at the time of your... We've
been through that.
Don't bring a guy who's... this is another one. So, for instance, say I look nothing like Brad Pitt out of Fight Club. Right?
No,
I know. I don't. You
look more like armpit.
I look more like Brad Pitt's next door neighbour.
Look, Brad Pitt's armpit.
So I wouldn't. It's a bit like back in the day, and I've done this, so I can actually hold my hands up and say I have actually done this. Some of them hairstyles that David Beckham had. Right, I would take that to the barbers. And I'd go, can I have that haircut? I'd look fucking stupid.
It's like
absolutely stupid.
The Rock has had all that fucking Maori Polynesian stuff. You get a skinny white lad come in who's about fucking 5'2", and they come in and they go, yeah, I want this because The Rock's got it. It's not going to make you look like The Rock. You're not going to fucking turn into The Rock overnight and do all this and all that. Don't do it.
Don't judge a tattoo because someone really cool.
Bieber or
they are cool as fuck. It's annoying because I can admit it. There's a lot of blokes out there that I'd love the tattoos. But they are a lot cooler than me.
You do love a lot of blokes.
Yeah, altogether. Right, so what other ones have we got? Take into consideration, we've got... Don't listen to others' opinions.
Do to a certain degree, but say you got your mind... You're having a rose on your hand and you've had your mind set on it for fucking months and months. You really like it and all that, and then your mate goes, everyone has roses on their hands, or I don't really like roses on their hands, and you go... Oh, I don't know if I like it anymore. Go with what you fucking want. Don't let 5 other people go, why don't you have this? Why are you having this on your neck or whatever?
If everybody is saying, oh no, then you have to take their opinion into account.
Your artist should tell you. If it's in a bad position or it's a bad design, your artist will go to you, look, we can do something along them lines, but let me draw something up. Do you know what I mean? Along them lines.
Yeah.
And you get it. Another thing is, we've had it on TikTok. If someone wants something on the neck or wherever, and they haven't got tattoos anywhere else, what's it fucking matter?
Yeah. Comment below, right? Because I think this is fucking ridiculous. Stupid, right? If you want a tattoo on your neck and you have no other tattoos, and you're probably never going to have another tattoo, who actually thinks that you shouldn't do it?
Yeah.
Or they shouldn't have it done.
Why should if they don't want a full sleeve of chest piece, but they want a rose on the neck, why not?
I've had one on my leg that's hurt more than one on my neck.
Yeah, but it's just people's opinions. But I think like if it's
a stupid opinion,
tattoo,
keep it to yourself.
Exactly.
If it's just think about what you're saying.
I have my neck done without having my chest done.
So if you're one of them people, don't comment actually, because I don't want to hear it.
Suck your mum.
Yeah. Motherfucker. Right, so, where are we? Listen, healing. Right, there's so many different
healing
methods.
Yeah.
And I think, like, there's so many people use different inks, different ways, different traumas, different skin types. There's so much. So just listen to what your artist. Yeah. But at the same time as well, if your artist says we only use Bepanthen, you shouldn't use anything else. Like, and
you put it on and it burns your arm. Use your common sense.
Wash it off
and use a moisturiser
that suits you.
Or message them, say, look, it's reacted with my skin. Have you got any other recommendations? Don't let it start burning your arm and rashing up and then go, I left it on for 3 days. I thought it'd be alright. That's like going to
the gym and printing out the Rock's training program and think you're gonna get injured anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
So just use your common sense.
Or if you've got a moisturiser that you normally use that isn't fragranced or whatever and it reacts well with your skin, use that. Whatever. Just don't put it on you and then if it reacts after fucking 4 hours and then leave it on for another 3 days, it's gonna fuck your tattoo up, isn't it?
And the thing is as well, one thing that I have found that is that I can say I found this really ain't good: smothering it in cream.
No, you're suffocating the tattoo. And same with we say to people, if you're in a dirty environment, try and cover it up.
If there's hookers about,
cocaine everywhere in the air,
cover it up.
But that don't mean keep it covered all the time. If you can sit there while you're watching telly and let it breathe, then let it breathe. But if you're going to work and you're getting dust in it and all that, just treat it like an open wound.
We can advise you, but then
as soon as they leave the shop, we can't do. No, you can't do anything about it.
If your skin reacts, you sometimes get some people. You can do 1 in 10,000 that reacts differently to. So you just judge by your own. If you think, do you know what? I know he's told me to do this, but this really don't feel good. Just don't
do it. Yeah, give them a message or
and
don't fucking.
Really, they can't win though because we've told them. Not to expect to a message back after work.
Well, but
so you're not going to win, whatever, are you?
Yeah, just
really,
let your arm fall off or leg or whatever.
It. Just go
hospital. Fuck it.
Yeah, go hospital and show them your bits.
Well,
you
give me the money anyway.
After you've had a tattoo done, if it's been a long sitting, it is normal to feel like you've got the flu after.
They call it tattoo flu, don't they? Just think your body's been under trauma for 3, 4, 5, 6, whatever hours.
Yeah.
It's like fucking imagine cutting yourself for fucking 6 hours. It's how it is. Your body's all your endorphins are going, everything. It's taking a lot out of your body. So don't fucking go and do a marathon straight after or do a really hard gym session. Do you know what I mean? Just think and then wonder why you feel like shit for a few days.
Because that's another thing. Like, if you're having a day session and it's a lot of detail and all the rest of it, tattoos, they're not cheap, are they?
No.
The artist puts a lot of time and effort into that, and you go through, unless you use numbing cream and all the rest of it, a lot of pain or whatever. So look after it.
Well, people will spend 400 or 500 quid on a tattoo and not look after it, but then a pair of trainers that are about 100 quid, they won't go out in them. It doesn't make sense. It's your skin. It's on you for the rest of your life. Yeah,
you've got that tattoo. I know, fucking John will probably tell you that, well, I've never done anything with mine.
I put Vaseline on mine and Savlon and spit on it and put fags out on it.
That's like this old school malarkey. Tattoos definitely heal better and look better for longer, don't they?
Yeah.
They keep the blacks. The black is more black. The colours are more colour.
The contrast in everything.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Obviously, you have to touch some up sometimes, but they never look anywhere near as good. If you let it all crack and scab and half the face
never
is peeled
look
off,
as good. Even if you touch it up, it's never going to look as good.
It's not going to look as good. So just look after it. Listen to your artist. Like we said, if you don't think that way's working, give them a message. Pick an alternate way of healing.
So I think we've pretty much been through everything.
Summed it all up, I reckon.
Again, if there's anything that if you're an artist and you think you should have covered that, or if there's any artists that don't agree, or clients that don't agree with it, just put it in the comments. We do know everything.
We do know everything, but this
and we are probably the best
ever
at
to have
as well
to have ever picked up a machine
ever.
So, yeah. But this is our opinions, our ways of working.
Is the best way, but you might have a different way.
Just
I'd say if someone says, "Well, no, I don't do mine like that," I'd say that's fair enough. My way's right and better.
Yeah.
But
Always,
you do it the
but
shit
you
way.
keep doing that, and then
everybody's different. And again, this is a cover for all some of the things that we've covered in here. We don't get them, but
no, this
obviously
is
a genuine, and it's to help
tattoo
everybody.
community, innit?
It's to help understand. So, and if you have done them and you didn't realise it, it's not something that's like, oh, fucking hell, I've done that before, or
this
blah,
is
blah,
just
blah.
through our experience of doing it over many years.
I've probably been and asked people for shit, and they think, you're doing my bastard head in there. That's just, but you don't know, though,
no,
do you?
You don't.
Sometimes it's... So that's why we've got a group together
feel like
of...
we've covered everything.
The best artists in England, innit? That's commented.
Yeah, and Ireland, and Azerbaijan, and Portsmouth, Plymouth. You get the
surrounding
gist.
areas.
Surrounding areas. You get the gist.
Basically, everything we've said about
That's it.
Yeah.
I think we've done everything, covered every little thing we could.
Anything else that anyone
any
wants
negative
to tell
comments, we'll don't give a fuck about. So if you put them, we'll probably laugh at them. Even if if you look at our work and you're better than us and you think we're shit, we don't really care.
Because we're better than you anyway.
Yeah, because we're better than you. And even if it's our own little universe, we don't give a fuck.
The thing is, right, if you went and you were singing somewhere, right, and even though you want the best, but you thought, are you best? I'll just cover this quickly. Are you, right, best off being the best?
Or thinking you're
the best?
Thinking.
Surely it is, isn't it?
Fuck.
Yeah.
Right. I'm going to wrap it up there.
That's it.
See you on the flip side, fuckers.
Bye for now.